On today's episode of Watch Jericho, we are here out in the country to address one of the biggest problems in life. Traxxas RC cars cost a lot of money, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money. What is going on, guys? I am Watch Jericho, and today, like I said, we are here out in the country to have some fun with some RC cars today. I know it's a little bit different, but after that last video where I got some Temu tools and tested them, well, they reached out to me and said, do you want to do something like that again and we'll give you a budget? And I said, sure. So they said, spend all your money on automotive stuff. So I did exactly that. I spent all the money on automotive stuff that every car guy wants. Let's be honest, we all want RC cars, but they cost way too much. If you go try to buy like a Traxxas slash out the door at a hobby shop, it's almost $600. So for less than $600 you could have everything you see in front of you right here. So today we're going to dig into these boxes, show you a few of these things, and we're going to have some fun with it. And Scott is just very excited. He can't even, he can't even leave the box shut. So the first thing we're gonna show you guys today here, apparently. See you later. I'll see you later.
Okay, Dad.
Good luck with your RC car.
That's yours. This one is totally and definitely mine.
So this is the Cam Cross Country Racing Series here. A wireless camera, four-wheel drive RC car, from what I can tell here.
Do you have to download an app to watch the camera?
We got the black edition right here, and we will need some batteries. That's all I know. Eric's got the remote. Let's see the remote here. Interesting.
Can you see if there's an app?
You know, there is an app because it has a phone holder. So Eric's gonna set that up. Scott's gonna show us the RC car here.
What do you want me to do?
Well, you're just supposed to tell us what it does. I know you just opened it, but you'll figure it out.
I think of it as a miniature cannon that can go probably third as fast as I can.
A third is, it's third scale, so a third is fast?
Maybe a half.
I like your math, honestly.
Maybe a half.
All right, well, is it four-wheel drive? That's our question
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, it is. Look at that. It has front and rear. Oh, no, it just has front steer. So two-wheel drive, the camera's on top, and a motor in the front for the steering and a motor in the back. All right. Well, that'll be fun here. We'll get that set up in a second, put some batteries in it. I think that's the racetrack and the ramp. I know it's dangerous giving you that, but you'll figure it out. You gotta learn sometime in your life, right?
I know how to use a pocket knife, John Ross.
All right, he's got this. So this is an orbital stunt.
Oh, yeah. Wait, there's
a variety of
couple more
gameplay.
pieces.
Yep, so these are ramps that you're gonna have to assemble so you can jump your RC cars all over the place. I'm kind of excited about this. There's nothing like having a ramp ready to go.
Just together by myself?
Yeah, we'll let you put that together by yourself.
Okay.
Look at that. It even comes with a screwdriver. It comes with stakes to hold it down, and it comes with screws to put the little bump together there. Oh, Eric's getting the app set up. Cool. And while he's setting that up, we're going to talk about the one I've already opened here. So I got two of these so we could race. These are the Drive, four-wheel drive, all-terrain performance Suchuyu RC model. And we got this in two different colors. And I will say this thing is very well set up. It competes with a lot of the off-the-shelf RC cars that you're used to playing with. You can see this is the one I have open right here, the blue one. And we've got the motor controller right there, the ESC, a big old motor. We've got a full four-wheel drive system with a transfer case, 7.4 volt battery, a pretty standard battery connector. I was surprised. And my favorite thing about this is it has full lighting, and the lighting's remote control as well. So headlights, multiple headlight modes, all kinds of cool stuff on this, and it's actually unbelievably fast. I don't have a number, but I would guess it's 40, 50 mile an hour. So that thing,
65.
I don't think 65, but you drive the truck and we'll pace you. It comes with a nice remote, 2.4 gigahertz. You got steering trim, throttle trim, steering reverse if you want, multiple modes, and it's crazy fast and high. Wireless controls to turn the headlights on and off, and just pretty standard everything. This thing works really, really well. I've been having a blast with these. I think they're actually the most expensive thing we bought too. They're almost 100 each, but I mean 100 each versus 600. It's a lot of value for your money. So we're gonna throw links to all of this in the description below for you guys if you wanna buy some of this for your kids, buy it to play with yourselves. Honestly, super fun to play with all of this so far. And we're gonna finish opening up. We've got this drone here. I have secretly already opened and flown the drone and repacked it so it wouldn't look like it. So this is the, I think it's the Contest standard fixed height quadcopter, but it has a land and an air mode. So you can drive it on the ground or you can fly it, whatever you're feeling. So it's got one click takeoff and landing, which it works really well. I have tested that. High and low speed control, 2.4 gigahertz, intelligent height setting, which, I mean, that's pretty fancy for a really low cost. I don't remember what this cost, but it was incredibly cheap. I think maybe $30, $40, something like that.
Did you bring batteries?
I did bring a bunch of batteries in the front seat. It has auto land and it works really well. So quadcopter, remote, all of this stuff's ready to fly. It all comes with a remote. So it's really nice. If you're into like pro RC stuff, you know that you end up with one radio and a bunch of stuff. But with this, everybody can play because everybody's got a radio. I don't know if I brought enough batteries, but I brought quite a few.
You should see our battery box.
The one where you put all the dead batteries back in?
We had to go through their battery box with a meter because Scott put all the dead batteries back.
Say it real quick.
And we had to check every battery and throw away all the bad ones. It was a good time, honestly. It was a good time. So what's this need? Double A's too?
No, it's got a battery and it just comes unplugged, so it's good.
Cool. Oh, you're set up. Wow, did you set up that? That's pretty cool. Do you ever watch that kid on TikTok with the RC car with the camera that drives it into stores to get stuff?
Yeah.
That's what that is, because you got a camera on it.
In one country, he tried to buy a chocolate bar, but they said, we need your ID. He brought in his ID. They said, no, you come in yourself, no RC car.
It's a good story, Scott. All right, we've talked about the Cam Cross Country Racing Series right here, and we've talked about our drive. And it's time to open up our quadcopter right here, and then we'll get into the Hot Deer. We've got the Hot Deer 15 plus kilometers per hour right there. After we get all this open, we'll show you guys all the other crazy stuff we bought to make these RC cars even better. So here is the quadcopter. I was pretty impressed by this too, because it has basically the same battery that you get, the same connector on the battery that you get in a Blade. I actually think it is the battery from some of my old Blade helicopters, quadcopters that I've always had a lot of fun with. But like it says, you can drive it or fly it, whichever way you want to go. And it has auto takeoff and land, and apparently it has a land mode. And I haven't figured out how to drive it on the ground, but we're gonna try it out right now. Scott's setting up his ramps.
How do you do this again?
So this is the drive, four-wheel drive one that I have a ton of time on already. You can tell that it's looking rough because I had a peelable coating and I didn't peel it, but I have flipped it so many times. This thing's been upside down through the dirt. It's done about everything on the planet, and it'll do a straight wheelie and high. You can just launch it into a wheelie, and right now we're gonna hit the jump.
You're lining it up?
I'm going.
Oh yeah! Bonk.
Coming towards us. You ready?
Oh no.
We got the drone in the air. Full power. Ah, I did it. Okay, I figured out how to do the flip now. That was the key. So you hit the flip button and then you tap the sideways stick. Yeah!
That was fast.
How cool is that? All right, I'm gonna land it. And then maybe we'll be in land mode. But how do we drive it on the ground? That's what I wanna know. Oh, you got the camera up. Why is this the most fun? It's really funny when it turns around. Oh, you can change the zoom?
Look, I'm doing more flips.
This goes 40 to 100 and I'm
You can put it in virtual reality and wear glasses.
How do I get it to come back?
I think you crashed it, so it's not gonna come back. How do you make it come back out of the grass upside down?
it makes you go to it.
That's right. All right, well, the camera RC car is pretty sweet. I love that it pulls a three-wheel wheelie at all times. Oh, you almost got the jump. Everyone's out ripping. We've got my sister driving the Cam over there. We've got Scott on the land air and see, I guess, quadcopter. Eric's got one of the drives rocking. I'm gonna open up the Ready to Race Power Galley Pro Hot Deer. So I'm excited to see what this one does too. Did you hit the jump?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. All right, Eric's gonna hit the jump and annihilate the cam. Here he goes. Get some air. All right, guys, here's the next one. This is the Power Galley Pro. Another 2.4 gigahertz, two-wheel drive, and it says high speed all over it here, and #1 monster. I'm excited to see what this thing does.
Maybe it's a miniature F1 car.
A miniature buggy or something. So it's gonna need 2 AA's, and I'm hoping this thing's just fully set up. We'll throw a link to this one in the description as well. Obviously, we'll throw a link in here to all of these. We're gonna get all the cars set up and going. Oh, look at that. This have 2 batteries. It really does seem like it came with 2 batteries. What a setup. So this will let us run for a while. Yep. And then we have to start talking about all the accessories we bought. Like I said, I'm pumped for the accessories here.
How many accessories did you buy?
We got the ramp that you're out there ramping, so.
Well, how many more accessories did you buy?
There's a lot of accessories. You bricked it. She hit it so hard, the suspension exploded. Drive it over. Drive it over here, Scott. Look at that. She ripped the ladder bars out from under it.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Now I gotta snap it all back together. All right, here you go, Scott. It didn't want to fly anymore. Oh, my bad. That's my bad. And since we didn't shoot an unboxing for the drive, I better show you what's in here because it comes with everything that you need. So you open this guy up and this is what it's supposed to look like if you haven't already put hours of time on it. They're actually really good looking, pinned in. It comes with a bunch of extra pins, extra axles, I think. It came with like an extra everything. It came with the tool to work on it. This thing is really set up and you can see it screaming along behind me. The other one's, it's fast. It's no like 100-mile-an-hour car. One of these years I'd like to have a 100-mile-an-hour RC car like that one Traxxas like drag racing car, but it's really good. It charges on USB. It comes with screwdrivers. Comes with, that's like a whole nother front end or something. Another wing. Oh, a wing. I didn't put the wing on it, which is good because I've had it upside down a lot. And a ton of extra parts and extra clips. It definitely comes with everything you need to make it run, so let's throw some batteries in it and get 2 of these things rocking. Scott, I'd stay away from the ramp. You might get hurt. These things are so fast. Scott's just gonna get obliterated. We got the drone out here. The drone is honestly a lot of fun. And then we got these 2 trying to wreck each other. I'm trying to get in the action. Well, guys, the ramp was the coolest thing out of this package. That's what we always needed as a kid. All right, you might be thinking 5 RC cars for the price of 1 Traxxas. That's absolutely crazy. Well, there's so much more because obviously we got those ramps, and then we have all of this that's in front of us. So, a whole bunch of cool stuff here. This is, I forgot what it is, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, look at that. So this is battery to a ton of lights on the car. So you can have 3 lights in the front, 3 lights in the back, all LED, and you can just drill holes and hot glue those lights in, and they should be powered just by the car. And then it has channel connectors, so you can hook up to the car and control each light individually, which is really cool. So that is a nice piece.
Is this peelable? It
is, but just leave it because it's gonna get beat up. All right, we also have production date January 20, 2024. Oh, metal fog lights, like light bars to mount on the top of our drivens. That's what I bought these for. So those are really cool, and they came with all the wiring that you need, and what else? There's a bunch of stuff in here, actually. Oh, the switch and the controller, and wow. So we could have full-on headlights on the drivens that work at night. I really bet this light bar is bright.
We're
So
gonna put it on your mower.
yeah, we should put one on the RC mower at this point. That would be really cool. So we got 2 of those big metal light bars. Those are actual anodized aluminum, so that's pretty cool. I did buy this because I figured we'd break some stuff. So this is a fishing tackle box completely packed with everything you need for your RC car. The wrench, which we got a couple of, nuts, bolts, shear pins, O-rings, and just a ton of different countersunk and button head screws, along with tools as well. So all of that came in that kit, which is cool. What's in here? Oh, full RC car tool set. 2mm hex. I mean, that's cool. Pliers, all the tools you need to work on your RC car right there. That's a sweet toolkit. I knew I bought some tools to go with all the parts we got there. So we've got all the parts, all the tools, and this is your RC car stand. So there was a stand in there, like a mini version, but this is a big version for you to actually set your car up. I think it like bolts together and becomes this big area for you to set the car on and have it in the air if you have to work on the 4-wheel drive system or motors or anything like that. So that's pretty cool right there. RC repair table is what that one's called. I think this is a hub puller. It says A24131 set, but I'm pretty sure I bought it because it is the hub pulling system for RC cars. These are all snap together bumpers, so you can build yourself an RC car track and drive through it. So you can do red and white alternating bumpers or come up with whatever color scheme you desire. So you got a complete racetrack right there.
I'll go put that together.
I feel like we should save this for inside. This isn't an outside kind of thing. So there you have it. That is $500 of RC cars, which buys you an insane amount of fun from Temu for the price, well, for less than the price of one Traxxas / RTR. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I spent their automotive budget on RC cars so we could all have fun. And now we're gonna go racing and charging for the rest of the night. We got the NOCO out here recharging batteries, and hopefully in just a few minutes, we're ready to rock and roll again. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.watchjrgo.com for cool shirts, not like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. Scott has stolen his dad's RC car now. Just donuts?